Hello folks, this article is about a neighborhood of Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu, for Hindu temple situated here. See Sri Ranganathi's Temple Srirangam. Srirangam is a neighborhood in the city of Tiruchirappalli in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu, a river island. Srirangam is bounded by the Kaveri River on one side and its distributary Kollam on the other side. Considered as the first among the 108 Divya Desams, Srirangam is home to a significant population of Sri Vaishnavism followers of Lord Vishnu. Sri Ranganathi's Temple. Srirangam is famous for its Sri Ranganathi's Temple, a major pilgrimage destination for Hindus, especially Sri Vaishnavism, and the largest temple complex in India. According to the temple's website, Srirangam is considered the biggest functioning Hindu temple in the world, as it covers an area of about 631,000 square meters, a 6,790,000 ski fetsa, with a perimeter of 10,710 fetsa, and Kurwat is bigger but non-functioning. Srirangam among a few self-manifested shrines is Swayamvyakta stairs of Lord Vishnu. The temple complex is enormous and spans 156 acres, 0.63 km. It has 7 prakars or enclosures. These enclosures are formed by thick and huge rampart walls which run round the sanctum. There are 21 magnificent towers in all prakars, providing a unique sight to any visitor. The temple town lies on an islet formed by the twin rivers Kaveri and Kollam. The Sri Vaishnavism temple complex is composed of 7 concentric walled sections and 21 towers gopuram. The southern gopuram of the temple, called the Rajagarmatha, is 239.5 feet tall and, as of 2016, is the tallest in Asia. The construction of the Rajagarmatha began during the reign of Achyuta Deva Raya of the Vijayanaga Emperor. However, construction was halted after his death, and the structure of the Rajagarmatha remained incomplete for over 400 years. The monumental task of completion of the Rajagarmatha was undertaken and completed successfully by Sri Vedanta Desika Yathendra Man. The temple has 7 prakars with gopurams articulating the axial height, each the highest at the outermost prakara and the lowest at the innermost. In historic times, just after the construction of this temple, the city of Srirangam lived completely within the walls of this temple, and hence is quoted as an example of Hindu religious utopia during its peak of existence. The Srirangam temple is one of the 3 temples of the god Ranganatha Rangal that are situated in the natural islands formed in the Kaveri River. They are Adirango, the Sri Ranganathi's Temple at Srirangam Taluk, Mandya District, Karnataka, India. Madiyarango, the Sri Ranganathi's Temple at Shivanasmarak, Kalgala Taluk, Chamrajarba District, Karnataka, India. Antirango, the Sri Ranganathi's Temple at Srirangam Taluk, Tiruchirappalli District, Tamil Nadu, India. There is a gopuram fully made of gold, which is protected by an electrical fence. Clothes such as silk saris, dhoti, and towels, which are used for religious purposes, are auctioned here. Ramanuja, 11th century, one of the most celebrated theologians of Hinduism, made his monastic home by the temple at Srirangam. Here he wrote his famous commentaries on the Brahma Sutra, which expressed a qualified nominalism of the Vedanta. His Vishyastavad Ramanuja body is said to come out of the earth after he was buried, and was preserved at this temple, for although Ramanuja hailed from Sripersambrut, and a pivotal point in his lifetime, receiving the Ashtaksara Mantram, happened in Thirukochiwak. He made Srirangam his home after the demise of his Acharya and spirit, Alavanthar or Yamanachara. Inside the temple complex, there is a separate temple dedicated to the goddess Andal. Additionally, there is a museum, a library, and a bookshop. Legend: Lord Rama performed Aradamana puja to Vishnu's idol, a deity, in a reclining posture. As a symbol of love, he gave the idol to Vibhishana, a brother of Ravana of the Hindu epic Ramayana, to take back with him to Lanka. There was a condition that he could not set the idol on earth, and if he did, it would seat itself permanently. Vibhishan took this idol, and while traveling towards Lanka, came upon the banks of the river Kaveri. He placed the idol on banks of river Kaveri while an Utsavam was in progress. When the Utsavam got over, the Lord refused to move, as he loved the place of Srirangam. When Vibhishan requested him to come along with after the rise of Vijayanaga Emperor, Krishna Deva Raya realized the importance of this sacred city and treated it on par with Tirupati, and bequeathed plenty of treasures, jewels, and lands to the Srirangam temple. During his period, the Srirangam Temple was reformed and many plans were executed for its growth and welfare of the people. Old Tamil literature refers to the place as Tiruvaramikan. The name owes itself to the legend that once the holy Vimana Asaranga Vimana of Vishnu got stuck at this place, and lying in the midst of the winding branches of a river is called Arangam in Tamil. Thus the spot came to be known as Srirangam in Sanskrit and Tirurangam in Tamil. Geography. The Kaveri River diverges at the upper Anakute, a dam at the island's westernmost point. The Kollam River, the first and largest distributary of the Kaveri, flows to the north of the island, while the continuation of the Kaveri flows to the island's south. While the Kollam continues flowing east past the island unimpeded, the Grand and Acute dams the Kaveri at the island's eastern end, splitting the river into 4 streams. One stream flows northeast for a short distance, joining the Kollam and cutting off island on its eastern end. The island is 19 miles, 31 km in length, and 1 point economy. Due to the famous temple, Srirangam has a thriving economy based on tourism. Devotees come from all parts of India and abroad. The number of devotees to the town increases greatly during the festivals like Vaikunta Ekadashi, which falls on the Tamil month of Margashira. There are many other famous temples near Srirangam. They include Pillier Rockfort Temple, Samamorba Mariamman's Temple, Taravanation Temple, Velur Murugan Temple, Urayur Vekulayaman Temple, Kadazaji Singer Temple, etc. In addition, along the banks of Kaveri and areas near Srirangam and in Tirukaripalli, there are other famous temples of Lord Vishnu, most of which house the reclining form of him, namely the Sri Vaishnavism Nambi Perumal Temple Thiruvambala, and housing the deity Apala Ranganathar, also called the Pukshawan Temple at Kavyaladi. Another temple of Lord Vishnu is at Tirukaripalli itself, the Sajanambi Temple at Urayur, which is part of the Sri Ranganathishi's Temple at Srirangam. Srirangam town is also home to several hundred people who work in offices and in industries located in Tirukaripalli. The public transport linking Srirangam to Tirukaripalli Route 1 is very frequent. Politics. Srirangam Assembly constituency is a part of the Tirukaripalli Lok Sabha constituency. The former Chief Minister of the state Jayalalitha had represented this constituency. The Mutharayur, Sea people, and Brahmins play a major role in Srirangam Assembly constituency, as a majority of voters are from this communities. Thank you. See you in next videos.